says, sorry, my language. I cut her hair 2-3 times and she says.
When I was younger, my parents have been always very open about my story and where I came from. So as a young child, I always knew that I was like left in a hospital. So it was really important for us as a family to go back and to try and see if anyone at the hospital knew of the nurse that was reported to have like found me in the hallway. So it was definitely one of our first stops in China. You know, a lot of people will go to China for the Great Wall of China or everything else that they have, but it's like for me that trip was really to try and learn more about my beginning.
What was the question you wanted answered when you went?
At the time, I was just a teenager. I really just wanted to know like what China is all about. The whole idea and question of finding my biological family wasn't as prominent as it is now. So when I was younger, it was just like, what is the Chinese culture like? What is the food like? You know, and there's so much that you can learn, you know, living in Canada with such a diverse community. But when you're back in the mainland, as they say, you can learn so much more. So for me, it was just being in that environment where I didn't feel like a minority and I just could fit in.
What was it like for you to walk into that hospital?
It was a lot of mixed emotions. It was very exciting to be there and to see it in person, but at the same time, you're thinking like, is this really the place that they found me?
Do you know your birthday?
It says on my report that I was found on April 27th, 2001. I really have no idea if that's actually my birthday. The reports that my translator showed us, it started from 3 months old and on. That's when they started documenting in my report. So after learning that, I was like, you know what, maybe every day should be my birthday. Like, I don't know.